To my fellow graduates, I would first say congratulations. We've worked really hard over the last 3 years, and I hope that each of you takes the time to really savor this moment.
Be proud of yourself. I think many of us get stuck on, we achieve a goal and then we want to move on to the next goal.
We have put in obviously a lot of work to get to this point, a lot of long, hard hours with each other.
I think we should all take a moment to think back to that phone call that we got from admissions office, how proud we were then. That's how proud we should feel right now, because we really accomplished something.
I'm just so lucky that I've been able to share this experience with the most exceptional cohort of people. And so thank you. I'll miss it so much, and I have no doubt that you'll all go on to lead the most glittering legal careers, and I'll be so excited to see it and to cheer you on when you do.
Honestly, it feels incredible to be graduating from Harvard Law School.
I know that I'm proud of myself and my family is proud of me, and I think about my classmates and the tremendous amount of work that they've put in.
It's an amazing feeling. It's not only a culmination of the past 3 years, but really since I was in high school. I remember walking into mock trial tryouts, and little did I know that it would start there and I would end up graduating from Harvard Law School.
For me, it means the end of a certain process, a journey, but also the start of a new chapter.
To be able to look back and say, I really had this one big dream and I did it.
It means I can go home and tell all the children that I mentor, as well as my daughter, that I came to Harvard, and they can also do it.
I kind of wish I could show an 11-year-old version of myself a video of me graduating, just to say, look, despite everything, like, we made it. We graduated from Harvard Law School.
My grandfather was a judge in India, and I remember going to his courtroom growing up. So it's really cool to follow in his footsteps and get to be a lawyer.
Graduating Harvard Law School means I honored my parents' sacrifice. They left behind the life they knew in Mexico to give my brother and me the best opportunity to maximize our potential, and I can think of no better way to say thank you.
Graduating feels like a very real affirmation of the fact that I've got a great support system, great people in my life who love me and care about me, and so I'm very grateful for all of that.
I would like to dedicate this to my parents who have sacrificed so much to be able to put me in this position that I'm currently in.
Gracias a mi familia. Los quiero mucho.
To graduate from Harvard Law School, to me, means a reason to hope. Growing up, my mom would tell stories about how she wanted to be a judge, and my family immigrated here and she never got to pursue that. But I think seeing me going down this path has given her a reason to hope, and watching my classmates and hearing their dreams and knowing what they're going to do next, that gives me a lot of reason to hope too.
I can't believe I'm about to be a lawyer. It's exhilarating and also incredibly frightening. 3 years flies by so quickly. I feel like I have so much more to learn.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to finally tell someone hey, I'm your lawyer, I've got you, and we're gonna kind of work through this together.
I'm excited to be litigating, to be in court, to be filing cases, to be working to make some actual change and, try to fulfill the ideas of justice I came to law school with.
I feel like if you could graduate from Harvard Law School, you can do anything you set your mind to.
I think that there's a lot of gravitas that can come with the idea of being a Harvard Law graduate, but also a deep feeling of responsibility.
It's humbling, it's exhilarating, there's a lot of things.
It feels a little bit surreal, but I'm excited to get started because I think the work begins now.
We've been given the chance to change the world, to strive every day in our practices and in our lives, to advance the cause of freedom and justice, and to support those whose dreams have yet to be realized.
I hope that I can use this privilege for people beyond myself. I think that is the most important North Star that I'm trying to hold on to.
I've reached this point upon the backs of those far greater than myself, and I'm excited to finally have the opportunity to give back. I'm excited to change what it means to be blind in America and eventually around the world.
I feel really encouraged knowing that I'm leaving HLS with the tools I need to serve the communities I care about and work on the causes I care about.
I think that the thing I'll miss most about Harvard Law School is the way that it transforms even the most ordinary things into extraordinary things. There's obviously the sublime elements of Harvard Law School that you see everywhere, Austin Hall or walking in the shadow of Langdell Library. But for me, some of the most important parts of my time here have been in the ordinary places that people make their lives, in the Hark Cafe and in the Gropius dormitory.
You could be walking from one class to another and run into a former Supreme Court justice or one of the professors you've admired for years of your life, and suddenly you're just having some small talk with them. Those random moments are really exciting during the day and really inspiring.
As crazy as it may sound, I'll miss the stress. Just the everyday, having so many things to do, rushing from one place to the other, or the readings, or the assignments.
I'm gonna miss the opportunity to try something new every semester, to start out with fresh pens and blank notebooks and something new to learn.
I will miss the ability to make mistakes, I think, especially without fear. Like, I didn't just have to defend my perspective, but I also could grow it, and it could change without judgment.
The feeling of just being immersed in one of the most enriching academic environments that has really tested my academic ability and knowledge is something that I'll really take with me.
What I will miss the most is the community. It's the group of people that are here together, but also the environment that is created with all these different people sharing things.
When are you going to be in such an enriching setting with people from everywhere in the world? Different backgrounds, different perspectives, different ideas, all of them in one setting, and you can access all of them at the same time.
The late night talks or the studying together, like it's just living carefree with the kindest, smartest people you're ever gonna meet.
Right now, I live a 10-minute walk from like my furthest friend. Like everyone else is really close by, and so I'm gonna miss seeing people every single day.
Playing pickup basketball or participating in parody and making fun of this little world that we're living in, that sense of camaraderie that we're all in it together. That's what I'm gonna miss most.
I'll definitely miss the people at the Hark. They were incredible. When I was pregnant, they were always asking how I was doing. When the baby came, they were always like just so sweet, asking for pictures and just like really just cared about me as a person.
I'll really miss the professors as well. I've had the privilege to get to know many of them personally and to call them mentors and even friends.
I think we've been so incredibly lucky to have had such a great community that has held us together during happy moments, but also especially during the more difficult ones.
My peers have taught me so much about what it means to be a good person and stand up for the causes and beliefs that you believe in.
If this community hadn't felt like family, I don't think I would have made it. So thank you. I will always hold you in my heart, and I will always remember these days very fondly as some of the best days of my life.
I'm really proud of us. We all applied in the most difficult cycle during COVID, and we're here. We finally made it. We did it. So congrats to us.
There are so many more things that I know that all of us are keen to do, and so my message to this year's class would be to never stop dreaming.
It was amazing getting to know all of you.
You've supported me, you've challenged me, and you never cease to inspire me. I leave this place a better version of myself because of you, and I can't wait to see what we do next.
To our professors, to the faculty, the staff, thank you for believing in us, even when we maybe sometimes doubted ourselves.
I wish we had more time personally, but we have the rest of our lives, and I hope we keep in touch.
Thanks so much to my family and friends who have supported me on this journey. I'm so excited to be here with you. Congratulations all.
Thank you to everyone who's made this possible. Also pay it forward and hopefully help someone who is coming up right behind you also find success and happiness.
I just know there are going to be so many doors open for us and so many platforms from which we will be speaking. I hope for me and for all of us that we understand what a privilege that is and use it for good in the world. So congratulations, and I can't wait to stay connected with many years to come.